Hey there YouTube, it's Math Bowler. Welcome to my TTM Monday autograph recap video. This is a good one. I received 33 autographs from 10 people last week. That would be the week of August 22nd, 2021. I've been sending out 7 requests a week, so to get 10 requests back, that's a above average week for sure. And I'll let you know how often I send to these players. You know, as I've been actively TTMing for over 7 years, I'll let you know how many days it took, how many items I sent out and received, if I sent a donation, but I will not give you an address. Those can easily be found on SCN or SCF. I greatly prefer SCN. So what's cool about this week here is that I actually have a lot of returns that are not trading cards or index cards, because the last week before the school year started, I decided I would send out my 7 requests for the week to be bigger items, larger items. And I got 4 of those 7 back, so awesome. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start it off here. And this is just going to get shown in the order with which I received them. I send to Andy Russell on average about twice a year, but I've been making it once a year for the last couple years, to be honest with you. I sent 3 cards. He signed my blank index card and my note, which was on index card. And he returned the $5 donation. Since I send him usually about twice a year, I alternate donations when I do that, especially with a high player such as Andy Russell. But this is a 5 of 3 in 7 days, and he returned the $5 donation. He takes pride in his signature, signing in a really good spot there. So there's the blank index card. Actually, wait, this was the one that had, you know, my writing on it. And this was the blank index card, which he loaded up with inscriptions. Yeah, he was a phenomenal player. You know, there's a lot of folks out there that say, oh, this person should be in the Hall of Fame. This person should be in the Hall of Fame. This guy should be in the Hall of Fame. Anyway. Next up, we got Terry Hanratty. I send to him, I've sent to him about maybe 4 times ever, so about once every couple years. He did 5 of 4 because he also signed the index card. I sent 4 trading cards, and he also signed the index card. This was also in 7 days. There he is on his rookie card. This little stamp, which I was thrilled to get that back. And 2 more trading cards, plus that index card. This next return was also in 7 days. You can tell the week before this week of videos I sent out to Steeler folks, because this next one's a Steeler member. He was with the team for many decades, like 60 years, I believe. 3 of 2, because he also signed the index card. So I got 2 trading cards and an index card. We got Dick Hoke. So nice of these folks to do the index card in addition. Alright, now this next one was a $10 donation, and he also signed the index card. 3 of 2 in 20 days. Bert Campaneris. So there's on a top reprint type card. And that's just a beautiful card right there. Gotten a couple of these back from other people. Don Kessinger. The Brooks Robertson was a failure, as you know, he had hurt himself, but good looking cards, and he did sign the index card. Alright, this next person, I gotta take a quick break from the trading cards because I like to show the order with which I receive things. This next person was my fastest return ever. 4 days. Just 4 days. $10 donation. 2 of 2. Now this is going to be my favorite return. Not because of this, but this is going to look even better in the very near future. It's a season ticket holder order form. Nice big signature. Doug Draybeck has a private signing coming up, so this is naturally going to go out to him, and it'll be a completed item. That'll look great. But here's my favorite item from the week. Already signed by Mike LaValliere with the "He Was Out" inscription. It's the slide. Let me try to show it to you without showing you too much here. in my note to him, because I have a feeling he actually does read it, I asked if he could add the slide and maybe even write down "Get Over It, Spanky," because I think it's really funny that Mike wrote that you were out. Plus, I made sure to send an extra couple bucks, because he's $4 a photo and I sent 10, thinking that might help. The slide, 10/14/92 with "Get Over It, Spanky." Oh, this is amazing. That being said, this was absolutely heartbreaking. I know there are Pirates fans who check out my channels. That's my favorite team, and the day after this was an extremely sad day. I know the Braves fans love it. Well, the Pirates fans, this was literally heartbreaking. Barry Bonds could not even throw out Sid Bream. Yeah. So that piece is phenomenal. It's most likely going to go into a frame, a matted frame. That's just how nice this is. So thank you, Sid Bream, for doing that. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm thrilled that you did it. All right, the next item. On Sid Bream, I send to him, oh my gosh, maybe 3 times a year. Usually just trading cards because he's $1 a card. Don't feel bad sending to people frequently whenever they have a donation. So next up, I send to him about once a year. We got Dick LeBeau, 2 of 2 in 9 days. And he's one of those guys that will take pride in his autograph and try to be very aware of the colors, like sign this one in black, sign that one in blue. Very nice. This next one, you know, as I mentioned earlier, I sent out a lot of items that weren't trading cards. Well, this next one was only a 5-day return, and I send to him about once a year, maybe twice a year, honestly, about twice a year. 4 of 3 because he also signed the letter, and he returned the $5 donation. We got Mr. Dave Justy, who was a member of the 1971 World Series Pirates. Blue Sharpie, thin blue Sharpie. It's a nice older photo, and it looks great with his signature on it. And in addition to this photo, because the shipping does really kick your butt a little bit on this type of stuff, because I use document mailers, I want these to arrive back safe. I also included 2 cards, thinking that would be a really good idea. But let me try to show you without showing you too much here. He returned my $5 bill, and he also signed my letter. He also signed the 2 trading cards. So thank you, Mr. Justy. I got 3 more returns to show you. And this one, I'm showing the envelope. He wrote "Do not bend" on the front and back. Never sealed this. Never sealed it. It arrived like this, and thankfully the contents were still in there. This is a 3 of 3 success in 11 days. From Steelers player Roy Jefferson, Sweet Pea, with 68 and 69 Pro Bowl inscription and 3-time Pro Bowler on all 3 of these cards. They look so nice. He is so nice to do this. This is only the 2nd time I ever sent to him. So he's probably the type of person I would send out to like once a year. Thank you, Roy Jefferson. Thank you. And this next one, well, my last 2 requests are bigger items. I know. You look at that, Jim Tracy. Yes, I have 2 trading cards of Jim Tracy, but I also sent a big item, a 2006 Spring Training magazine, and he hit it up. So that's awesome. This was 3 of 3 in 7 days with a $5 donation. So that's really cool. He was the Pirates skipper. I think it was only maybe 2 seasons, I'm guessing. Didn't really have as much of a team to work with. I like how he wrote number 23 on this and 25 on that. Good attention to detail. And this other one was 3 of 3 in 7 days with a $5 donation. Yes, there were 2 trading cards, which he signed both of these in black ballpoint pen, which appears to be his thing. Thankfully, he did not sign the photo in ballpoint pen. He signed it in blue Sharpie, Mr. Gene Alley. Him and Bill Mazeroski were really good defenders up the middle there. So this was a nice addition to the collection. I'm so glad to have all these autographs. This was huge. Not just trading cards, not just index cards, but I essentially had 5 other items. A booklet, 3 photos, a magazine. Heck, you could count that letter if you want, but let's not count that. That's essentially the equivalent of signing an index card. So this was a phenomenal week. I can't imagine next week topping it, but you never know. And without a doubt, as I mentioned, my favorite was the Sid Bream. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite. I do 3 videos a week, TTM videos like this one on Mondays. And on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I have autograph and trading card videos. So I do appreciate if you like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Take care, everybody.